Hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're at. Let's just make sure everything is working. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. And you can put into the chat area where you're from, what you're doing. I'm pretty sure we're going to be all over the world today, like spanning 12 hours of time zones, maybe 7 maximum. I see some Northern Irish, some Dutch, magic coming into town. And today we're going to do a breath work. Nice and easy. I just got back from the lake, which is why I look like a manimal. I've been sleeping there with my family for the past couple days, camping. Oh, it's been so nice. And the end of the weekend is here. So time to be back in civilization. But no better way to come back to civilization than to breathe with you. Let me explain how it's going to work again, because maybe this is your first time coming to this with me. So we're going to do the Wim Hof Method Breathwork, which is a deep inhale and an easy, relaxing exhale. I'll guide you into it as we go. We do around 30 to 40 breaths, and then after the last exhale, we stop breathing until we need a really intense breath, and we breathe together. I'll hopefully bring you with me. If you breathe beforehand, that's fine. Don't worry about it. And then we hold again after the inhale. Super complicated. I promise it's actually pretty simple. And once you do it with me today, you can take it with you and do it on your own as well. But it's always nicer to do it together, which is why I like to do this. Um, the first round I will guide and I will take you through the session. And the second and third round that we do, I will join and breathe along with you. And the only things you'll hear me say, hopefully, is last 2 breaths, exhale, stop breathing, and then I'll tell us when to all breathe together. And that's it. At the end of the session, I love to do questions and answers, especially from people that are just getting started with their journey, with their breath work, or cold exposure journey. And so if you have any questions after the session, even though you're going to be kind of feeling on top of the world or on another world, then write it into the comment section and or chat section, and we'll get to it. Without further ado, get comfortable. You should be in a safe place. I'm in my bedroom. Um, and best case scenario is you lay on your back in a comfortable position. So you can go into that position now. And as you start getting situated, just find a nice, comfortable position. I've heard that some people prefer it in sitting, but if you've never done it in a laying position, maybe try it out today. All right. So as you're laying there, close your eyes and just start concentrating a little bit more on your breath. If you can do that without changing your breath, that's great. Just be the observer of your body. And if at this moment in time that means nothing to you, that's okay. Every time you do a breath work like this, get easier and easier to not take control of your breath and to just observe. And by observe, I mean focus on what moves with each breath. Is it your belly? Is it your shoulders? Do your toes wiggle when you inhale? Just close your eyes and feel what's going on with each breath. And maybe you get so good at observing that you could even feel the difference of your heartbeats on the inhale compared to the exhale. And just focus on the flow of air flowing in as you pull in air through your nose, and focus on the feeling and the sound of the air flowing out of your nose as you breathe out. On your next inhale, I'd like you to send the energy and the air to your belly. So when you inhale, your belly should expand, and when you exhale, your belly should contract. When you inhale, your belly grows in size. When you exhale, everything comes back to rest. For some people, this can actually be difficult to try and move certain parts of your body with each inhale and exhale. But I promise, as with many things, the more you do this, the easier and better you'll get at it. So if it's frustrating now, just keep coming back to that concentration. Focus on the belly and then let it go. Inhale into the belly and then let it go. Before we really get started into this breath, I'd like you to think for a short moment of why you're here, why you've tuned in today. Whether it be because you had time, because you missed my beautiful face, because you're feeling down and you want to get another pick me up for today, or for any personal reason. Just think about that for a moment for the next few breaths and let that really sink in. For me today, my intention and why I'm here is because I love sharing this with as many people as possible. And I love how I feel afterwards and during. And so on your next inhale, fill the belly and then let it go. Fill the belly and then let it go. We'll do two more just into the belly. Inhale and then let it go. Expanding fully into the belly. And then let it go. And on your next inhale, fill the belly once more. And then fill the chest. And then let it go. Fill the belly. Fill the chest. And then let it go. And continue that movement into the belly, into the chest, and let it go. And what we want to do is to keep that movement from the belly into the chest as easy and fluid as possible. You breathe into the belly, it flows up into the chest, and then once it's full, it immediately just flows back out. It's like a wave. Comes up, and the wave goes back down. The wave comes up, and the wave goes back down. Find your rhythm and find your speed, whatever that is. And once we get to the end of the round, I'll start to pick up the pace and I'll ask you to stay with me. So just stick with that movement, belly, chest, let it go. Belly, chest, let it go. Keep it going and expanding. With each inhale, we try and take in more air. With each exhale, we melt into wherever we're laying. Inhale and expand and stretch your existence, and then let it go. Inhale deep, and then let it go. Okay, 10 more. Let's stick together for these breaths. So fully in, let it go. 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 5 more, as deep as you can. In, out. In and out. In and out. Last 2. In and out. And last 1. Fully in. Let it go. No more breathing. After the exhale, our body should be fully relaxed. No muscles active. Allowing our mind to wander. And if the mind starts to leave the body, you can bring it back by focusing on the feelings and sensations that you have. Whether it be tingling or a little bit faster heartbeat. And in 10 seconds, we're all going to breathe together, no matter what. If you've breathed or not. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fully in. Hold. And while you're holding that breath, feel the energy that it takes, the tension in the muscles, the pressure to hold in that breath. 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Okay, so we're gonna do round 2. And for round 2, I'm going to join. So you'll just hear the sound of my breath. And once we get to the end of this round, I will say 2 more breaths and then no more breathing. Let's go. You know what to do. Deep breaths. Last two breaths. Exhale. No more breathing. In 10 seconds, we breathe together. 3, 2, 1. Fully in and hold. Let it go. Wow. Okay, round 3. Same thing. Strong and deep. Let's go. Last two breaths. Exhale. No more breathing. Last 10 seconds. You can do it. 3, 2, 1. Fully in, hold, and squeeze. Let it go. Whatever headspace you're in now, enjoy it. Feel the buzzing, the vibration, the energy, the love, the thanks, gratitude. You can breathe normally into your belly, nice and easy. And as soon as you're ready, you can start wiggling your fingers and toes. Hello, Ireland. Take another deep breath in and stretch your arms in whichever direction you want. And then let it go. So, as we start coming back, take your time. There is already a question, so I'm gonna slowly start answering it. You can stay in your space if you need to. If you're still seeing colors or buzzing, then just enjoy that for now, and I'll blabber on about interesting topics. And the question is, are there people for whom this exercise is not suitable? Which is a great question. The answer is yes. And the first group of people that it's not recommended for is women who are pregnant or trying to get pregnant. This is an exercise that moves physiology in ways that we aren't really 100% sure how it can affect the baby or the future baby. And that's why if someone who is pregnant wants to start getting into breath work, we recommend doing slow and easy conscious breaths because that is a beautiful way to touch base with your body. But powerful Wim Hof Method breathing, it's not recommended. Another group of people um, is epileptics, people, because it has happened in the past that extreme hyperventilation or breath work can instigate a seizure in individuals with epilepsy. So it's not recommended. I do know people that have actually used it to work on that, but I'm not a specialist in that, so I always stick to the safe side and recommend that people go to the doctor first. There are other, like, cardiovascular things, that I would stay away from, heart issues, high blood pressure, but then we're just getting into the classic idea of what you should worry about if you're not 100% healthy. And so we always say, if you're healthy, come join us. If not, go get approved by the doctor first, and then you can come. You're very welcome. And are there any other questions out there for today? Something you need answered before we end? And I think as a little parting gift, we can do a quick stretch. If you've been to a workshop, or I know some people have been to Poland with me that are here, you've done this. If not, I recommend going slow on this one. So you're gonna sit on the bed or wherever you are with long legs. And this is a great way to kind of come out of the loosey-goosey area and get ready to go. And so what we're going to do is we're going to just go into a hamstring stretch as best as we can. If you have lower back issues or problems in your or problems in your stomach, then go slow and don't push it. Just enjoy a nice, easy stretch. But for everyone else, what we're going to do is we're going to take a deep breath in, use that energy to pull ourselves forwards, and then we exhale. Very important is to hold that energy while you move. We'll do 10 breaths, and then we'll hold the spot, okay? So just test out where you're at now, how far you can go, and then we'll start together in 3, 2, 1. Take a full deep breath in, hold it and pull, and then let it go. Deep breath in, hold and pull, let it go. Inhale, pull, and let it go. Inhale, pull, let it go. Inhale and pull. Let it go. Inhale and pull. Let it go. Inhale and pull. Let it go. 2 more. Last one. Inhale and pull. Now stay here as you let it go. Relax your head and your neck. If you're at the point like me that you can rest your head on your knees or your shins or your thighs, do that. By the way, I don't think I've ever gone this far so quickly. This is crazy for me. My mom's here, so she can confirm it. Take a couple more deep breaths here. And then slowly come out of the stretch. For our lower backs, it's always nice to lay back for a second. Let the lower back, relax. And on that note, I wish you an amazing day, an amazing start to your week tomorrow. And with no hesitation, you should now go and get into the cold shower. And if you have nature, go into the cold nature, but only if you have a buddy. And let me know how that goes. I really thank you for coming and taking the time. This was a little bit longer than usual, but remember why you were here and take that with you and have an amazing rest of your Sunday. Nice to see you. Northern Ireland, Ireland, USA, Holland. Really cool that we can come together in such an interesting way. So I love you, and I'll see you next time or next week. Bye.